Dust 2. What was successful on Dust 2, rather. Is it going to be a full YOLO push, or is it just going to be sitting back and waiting to see? Right now, it's 4 guys into second mid for Deponeret, so this is making you think, what, that they want to go into apartments, that they want to clear out this side of the map.
I would love to see an
smoke.
apartments rush. That's so cool.
I mean, they've got a smoke on Fetish, but Fetish is up in B right now. Is he going to use this eventually? Might try and set it up to smoke pit.
Oh, that was hard for Shoxy. They're going to rush out. Yeah, they're all jumping out of apps right now. Smiths will take 1 kill. They're up close to Kyoshima. He will fall in a little pit. Smiths is going to go down. It doesn't really look like much of a pit, but it used to be a pit back in 1.6. So Happy and MBK, 2 on 4 right now. Great execution coming out right now from Deponeret. And it's actually a strat that's really hard to deal with, this kind of apartments rush. Even though LDLC did not have the worst setup for it, they just could not stop it. And in the end, Nico will pick up the last kill there. Triple for him in total. Great round from the Danish AWP. I like what happened to Shox, though. He takes a peek once and sees 1 person. Then he counts in his head. He's like, all right, 3, 2, 1. He peeks again and there's 4 people waiting for him. That's just unfortunate.
That's just sad as well. He's like, no! Like,
Yeah.
That's all Shox is screaming at himself right there, that mental shriek. What he's saying to his teammates, though, is 4 guys in apartments. Rotate over, and if you see the bomb as well. I mean, LDLC tried to rotate in, but at that point, they just needed to hit the shots, and they couldn't manage it before they got overwhelmed.
Look at this up close. It's the C set again. It's back in full effect for LDLC, and like we mentioned earlier, they're probably the team that had the most success outside of Fnatic, perhaps, at wielding the CSAT 75. And as you can tell, 3 of them have picked it up. The other 2 with the 5.7. It is such a powerful pistol, the CSAT. Even with the half nerf that it kind of has got, it's still very good.
Oh, yeah. It's still very strong. Shoxy's position right now, though, this is about to get very tricky for him. If Kjerby looks into this bedroom, are they even checking bedroom? They aren't. Shoxy could turn around and be faced with them right here, point blank. They'll never know. He's going to be right behind them so quickly.
Oh, he's coming up now. No one's looking. Shox with the 1, with the double, and the bomb is dropped. He's looking for 1 last headshot as he fades away around the corner, which is exactly what he should do. Grenade not going to attack him either. And now, well, Pimp and Kjerby, they're in a weird position. If the bomb had gone down before this, it wouldn't have been so bad for Deponeret, but right now, getting a bomb plant is going to be more than just a little bit difficult. Pimp going to fall. Kjerby left alive, and he will die just a second afterwards. But Shox, obviously, the main architect of building that one round.
Of doom, Anders, of doom. He just shut them down. That was just Deponeret not checking all the rooms and apartments. They're going to be kicking themselves for that. Because if one guy takes a look in the bedroom, tries to clear it out fully, Shox's game is up. He is dead, and then they don't have to worry about the backstab, losing 2 guys, including the bomb carrier. That was just a huge combination kill there for Shoxy.
Absolutely. Well, they're going to go up second mid, and Fetish is going to flash his way in, but it's a little bit too late. They're all really close, and Smith's C-set 75 double kill. Kyoshima cleaning up with the Mag 7 is going to get 2 kills for it. So a nice idea, I think, from the Danish side. And a very common one. You stack up, well, this time 4 people in second mid. 1 person, Fetish this time, was going to flash in. And if they had got to engage, if they got to sort of set up that engagement, it would have been fine, because the flash would have popped. 2 people would have been flashed in the middle, and 4 people would have been rushing in from second mid. But because LDLC were the ones to initiate the fight, it didn't work out that way for the Danes at all.
I'm watching right now. I'm a bit surprised. I thought that Smith might be going for an AWP, but perhaps he's reckoning that Deponeret will still be on pistols here and doesn't want to go for it. So they might be just trying to play it safe right now. I mean, you still have Shoxy holding on to the Galil from around before, so this is still LDLC in full control. Deponeret, they're setting up for a rush through mid. Flash is there, but it's not really going to affect Kyoshima right now. He's going to have that one jumping shot to the face. Never mind, that didn't go according to plan.
Interesting. That's a really powerful opening double kill there in favor of Deponeret. And Nico is basically going to explode Shox's face. Almost point-blank range with the Mag 7. MBK gets a kill on Fetish, but the bomb is down, and now all Deponeret have to do is play for time. There is no kit currently picked up on the LDLC members, and unless they can find one, they have almost no time in the world to do this. They're going to have to move lightning fast.
Yeah, unfortunately, Happy missed his nade there. Good find there by NBK picking off AC. There's still Nico with that Swag 7. They're holding up close, but he peeks out and Happy picks him off. They're running out of time, though. Kjerby gets spotted in Graveyard. He is gone, and it's going to be down to Pimp. Last man here, but there's just not enough time for LDLC to get the defuse.
They're running away. Happy might go down. He will go down. And Pimp is going to die as well, but this is a great round for Deponeret because they had no rifles going into it. So even losing everybody, they still start almost all of them with 7,000. LDLC, though, I mean, 2-round victories, also 2 consecutive rounds here means they have just enough money to be able to make the buy, and even a little bit to spare, actually. So that's good news.
Oh yeah, they still have the bank, especially getting shots with the kills with the shotgun. But now, is it going to be the right peak here? NBK gets flash top banana. He does damage to Nico, chases him back, but doesn't get a kill. So it's not really going to sit well with LDLC. They know that they tagged up one guy, but they would have loved to have had that entry frag to get really comfortable here.
Yeah, always a nice try to try and see if you can do that, but not going to be quite successful this time around. Kyoshima playing in Boiler Room and actually just having Smith as a backup. It's a pretty reasonable setup, I would say. They're playing, and now all 3 of them really close. Are they going to boost up here? Yeah, they will. Look at this stuff. Cheeky French play.
Yeah, but Deponeret, what are they doing? They're going into apartments, and this time Pimp checks. I like it. This time Pimp makes sure nobody's lurking up there to get that backstab. No Shoxy. But they're gathered up right now. Bomb is there as well, so they are looking like they want to go leaping off a balcony and see if they can't make it work again.
I doubt that they can. When they... Okay, if Shoxy dies first... No, they're all running back in 30 seconds. Oh, they're rotating out. The Danes, they might have waited long enough. They're making some noise at B, and everybody is out except for Shox. This is actually great news for Deponeret. They just need to kill him quick and clean and fast, and they're going to be good to go. And they spot him out here. He goes down. It's going to be a definite bomb plant. And they are 1 man down, but this is still not too bad. But this time there's at least a kit on LDLC, and that's going to make a big difference. Maybe if Fetish can pick off Smiths, or so who's that? That's Happy coming down here. That's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, he should be able to pick that up as well. Are they going to check? Oh, Happy checks. He finds Fetish lurking. Sick kill. Pimp and Kirby, the last 2 alive here for Deponeret. Now Pimp is in pit. They know exactly where he is. Though Smith is trying to take the fight. He's going to get it.
Kyoshima was basically shoulder by shoulder here in Little Pit with Kirby at the end. He did not see him in the smoke. There's going to be enough time here for the defuse as well. They were right next to each other. If Kirby had looked a little bit more to the right, which he couldn't know, that would have been, spotted some guy out, and that would have been a different situation. What a funny retake. But definitely, they didn't make it work. It's a nice idea, but they just didn't have the manpower to stay alive. And I think Fetish going down in middle as well was a big, really big kill there.
I think Shoxy getting a kill also is a pretty big save. Luckily for Deponeret, I mean, he killed the bomb carrier. Luckily for the Danes, that bomb didn't get dropped up on the balcony, because then that bomb might not even have gotten planted in the first place. So this, that was clever play there from Deponeret. I think LDLC really got caught off guard, because after Dust 2, Deponeret was a lot like just a sledgehammer. There not much room for maneuvering, nothing really clever about it. They're just gonna slam you in the face and hope to knock you down. I think LDLC were actually caught off guard by Deponeret and them actually having a clever play here.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. NBK taking a couple of blind shots through the smoke, and he's got the incendiary grenade. He's also got another smoke. Luckily for the Danes, they're not trying to really push, but look at this setup here. This is like a double fake for LDLC. They've got one guy waiting, and then they got Kyoshima behind. So if Smith goes down here, they're not going to check this corner again, and Smith is not even going to go down. He's just destroying them, Semmler. It's a little bit of a shame, because I would love to have seen the second part of this plan go into play, which is obviously Kyoshima, but Smith is just too good.
Yeah, Smith is getting warmed up again. Maybe we can look forward to a similar performance as to the one we saw in Dust 2. Yeah. That would be big. Inferno, different map. He hasn't really returned to the op as well, which is interesting. I was expecting him to go for it first.
AC. Buy the cart in B. If he had the bomb, it would be fun. If now that he doesn't, he should just try and save this AK if he can. Though, they're pretty much all running for him. Happy the first guy in. AC? Yeah, he's heard him running. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Just laid to rest close to the bomb site. But it is like a really, really cool mind trick in that corner. Because when if someone asked if you should check the corner, everyone would say yes. But once you're playing the game, you kind of just cross it out in your mind. Subconsciously, you think, all right, it's cool. We killed the guy in that corner. Let's move on.
The big thing here is that now Deponeret have hit a breaking point as well. Aggression is going to be coming out. Oh, sick Molotov. That's roasting everyone. Point blank spray down. Nico takes one, but that's it. Bomb carrier is the last man alive. That was Pimp, but Happy just mauled them all. 3 kills for him, 2 for NBK. And a very quick anti-eco around there for LDLC.
Good stuff. Absolutely. And one of those rounds where the Frenchmen get a bit of a chance to build up their economy again. They're only losing one person, so that's all good. 8th round is coming up, and the Danes, they could at least afford rifles here. See if they're going to be trying a little bit more towards B, because they have mainly been focusing on A, except for that one round where they just ecoed and got slaughtered over at Banana.
Oh, look at how AC is so aggressive right now, though. He spots out NBK. He knows that he's holding close, but NBK gets the kill anyway. That's a huge frag there for NBK. Deponeret are trying to return it on the other side of the map. I mean, Fetish was poking around at mid looking for something, but they don't get anything out of it, the Danes. They're down a man.
They do need an opening kill. Inferno is one of those maps where finding that opening kill is really, really hard. There are some other maps where as a terrorist you can play a little bit more slowly, and maybe you can just be lucky and walk into someone. Like Nuke, for instance, sometimes you can just get an opening kill randomly on Nuke if you look the right way, the right time. Inferno, you're all focused on the same choke points, and it's really, really hard to deal with. That's a nice one though from Kerry, but he dropped down to 11 health. And they're also down to 35 seconds. If they go for B right now, there are no smokes left, and the last one is just put up, so there's going to be like 25 seconds or something by the time they can push through. But look at that, LDLC are taking matters into their own hand. They're going to double flash their way through, find Pimp, and Nico almost dying as well. So 20 seconds they're falling back to A. That's insane.
Yeah, hesitation though. Look at that, the bomb. Nico not really knowing where to go. Shoxy's not going to get caught out in the open here, however. He's going to take the fight with Kirby, and now he has control of this site. They're trying to get clever, though. Fetish looking for a wraparound, but it's not going to happen. Shoxy's going to take the fight with Nico. Nico, he doesn't have the time.
Nope.
It just takes past 3 seconds. What? What?
I have no idea.
Dude, that is literally like the split second, 1,000th of a second he got that plant down.
Yeah, I think that's the latest plant we've ever seen. That should not have happened, and Fetish is going to win the round for them at the end there, but how they put the bomb down, I just don't know. The rule is that when it's at 4 seconds and it's sort of halfway between 4 and 3, that's when it's too late. So you want to click the button when it ticks to 4, unless you're like an insane person who can count half seconds as well. So that's like the very latest, and it looked like that time had already passed. So I don't know what to say. That's actually stunning.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones stunned. I'm sure LDLC are pretty frustrated with how that went as well. I mean, Shoxy took that fight because he's like, he's not going to have the time. Even if I can slow him down, he's not going to have the time to get the plant.
Yeah.
If I don't get the kill, he's not going to have the time to get the plant. So that's why I can die in this scenario. And that's just incredible that Deponeret actually get that round. Right now, though, LDLC are looking to rectify matters pretty quick.
Shox with the same underhand throw trick here. Very, very effective one. And one that's actually kind of easy to execute if you're playing matchmaking. Sometimes when I play matchmaking, you'll see me doing it, and I'm nowhere as good as Shoxy is, but it still works pretty well. Shox, he's already got the triple, and all he needs is Nico to have himself a really good round here. The bomb is dropped up there as well. Nico trying with a bit of grenade on through, and it will catch Shoxy. He's picking up the bomb as well. But this is a very unlikely situation for Nico to come out. It was just a 1-on-4, and now it's a 1-on-3.
Yeah, he's done some work already, Nico. Happy is going to be right behind him, however. He just mercilessly shoots him in the back. That is still LDLC, though, giving up a bit more than they should have, perhaps, from that situation. But still, they get the damage done. They get the round. That's the important bit. And now they're going to force Deponeret back to pistols. So again, Deponeret just not able to get any kind of breathing room. They don't have any money in the bank to fall back on if they lose a round. That's going to be a real tough situation for them. Although, I mean, Anders, realistically, how many rounds do you think they need to be considering this a 1/2?
They're playing LDLC. I think they need like at least 6. Preferably 7, and that's looking really tough at the moment. AC gonna go down as the last man. They only kill Happy in this round, and the money for LDLC is actually not extraordinary just yet. It's still pretty good. I mean, especially with Smiths at 8,000, but the Danes could win. If they win 2 consecutive rounds and put themselves at 5-7, let's say, then they'll probably get a free round because of that, and then they'll be at 6-7. So it's not completely hopeless, but it is pretty tough. We have unleashed the Twitch chat here because there's only like 2 subscribers and no one was talking, and that's a little bit boring. So if you don't want your game spoiled by people saying HL2 confirmed, then just like put it in full screen, guys. You won't be able to see the chat and you won't get any spoilers, and it's still great. if you do want spoilers, by all means, look at the chat. All right, smoke off towards the B bomb site, but there's 4 people waiting in A. LDLC have a good read on what's happening. Smiths, though, shot in the head, down to 9 health. He still picks up 1, almost 2, and Shox is gunning away from Pit here. This is going to be very ugly for Deponeret. Nico goes down. Yeah, just no way almost to take the A bomb site like that when there's 4 people already holding, unless you get some pretty miraculous entry frags.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, Shoxy even, I'm sure that was a round where Shoxy was just really annoyed, or a little frustrated, right? Because he gets robbed of the guy jumping off a balcony, and then Deponeret somehow just kept moving so that the metal of the pickup truck was blocking his angle. So he's just kind of dancing around, trying to find an angle, and then he just takes a bullet to the face immediately as soon as one opens up. So maybe a little miffed there, Shoxy, but they're back on pistols here. You'll get the chance to farm some kills.
Yeah. Ooh, AC spots the top of his face, though, but the M4 there is just a little bit better. C-set 75, and they're not even scared, although maybe they should be. Kebu does get the 1 kill in, but he's trapped behind that tiny wall. And Shoxy, he only farmed 2 kills, Semmler.
Yeah, he even baited a teammate to get those 2 kills. Damn, Shoxy, merciless.
That's worth it.
Totally worth it. It's all about stats, right?
Hashtag worth it. Yeah.
Hashtag stats rule.
Smiths with the AWP. Nico has an AWP on the other side. Smith's actually running through the middle, so this could be a bit of an engagement early on. Smiths is going to flash his way over middle, which is something we see Guardian sometimes doing as well when he's playing from Na'Vi. Some AWPers just run in and peek, and some flash before. It's a little bit individual like that. And Fetish runs through the fire in the middle to fight Kiyoshima. And it wasn't a successful fight by any means. Not from Fetish's point of view.
That was an ugly kill from Kiyoshima as well. So just not successful all around. That definitely looked like Kiyoshima was caught a little off guard. Bit of the spray and pray. Maybe Fetish roasting himself alive kind of helped him out though. So
could be. Deponeret playing really slowly once again, and I think you sort of introduced this on this map. Is rushing on Inferno is just a lot harder than it is on Dust 2. Because CTs are going to be in position almost all the time.
Ooh, Smith knows somebody's there. Smith knows that somebody picked up that AWP. He saw the M4 go through. Look at him right on the edge of the smoke. Oh, Smith, you cheeky bugger.
Oh, he misses the kill, but someone behind him. Kebu is actually in the smoke behind him, and without the X-ray, we can see that no one can see a damn thing. Smith's hiding in the corner. They've lost AC on the other side. Smiths goes down. Great shot from Kebu. Very nice play, but it might not make any difference at the end as Pimp is trying to make his way through. Happy, one tapping through the smoke blindly, and that's going to make it 10-3. And I try to turf on X-ray for you guys a little bit there, just because without the X-ray on, you see how horribly confusing it is trying to play those smoke games.
Yeah, that was all timing right there. Can't believe neither of them saw each other. Smith even missed a shot on the man running away with the bomb down mid. Although I think he put it into the middle post down there, like that lamp post, so sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Smith's not even going to give Nico a chance. Over on Banana, though, it's AC going down next, and it's LDLC playing quite aggressively and forward. MBK stealing an AK and trying to see if he can kill Fetish potentially, or at least just stay alive for a moment. He's got backup all the way in the back here, but Happy goes down, and MBK is going to be the one victorious at the end, leaving Pimp alone. Gets one, peeks out fast, and is going to get a shot in the liver by Smith, so 11-3. Semmler, this is actually even worse than I'd imagined for Deponeret, because with the start, it's I mean, they should have had a better game than this, considering their start.
I'm just loving the baits coming out from LDLC right now. I mean, just hardcore baiting happening everywhere. I think at this point they're feeling pretty damn confident, LDLC, because like MBK just clearly baits Happy out, then Shoxy does it, Smith is there. Like, this is just great. Smith is not going to get a shot at the second mid, though. Misses it at least. And it's only 4 rifles. I mean, this is a 4-spy here from Deponeret, so they're just trying to make the best out of a pretty rough situation.
So now, how do you say go on, mate, just take a peek before me? How do you say that in French? I mean, I feel like that might be what's going on LDLC.
Décale. Allez, décale, c'est gros, c'est bon.
There you go. That's like a quick insight into what's going on LDLC's TeamSpeak right now. There's like, go on.
Y'a personne, I swear. Je te promets, y'a personne. Vas-y, regarde.
I love it. I wish we could tune in and listen, because it'd be funny as hell. But Well, we're just gonna have to use our imaginations. As, that is roughly. We did see a couple of them where they just, you know, one guy peeks, gets killed, the other guy whips up a couple of kills, and everyone's happy at the end.
I don't know about everyone being happy at that point. Then it turns into like the bait wars. Nobody wants to peek anymore.
Smith's not too afraid, but Pimp will at least punish him for it. It's still going to be down to who can get into this bomb site here. And they do have NBK bravely covering the fish, making sure no one is going to explode them over here.
Yeah, we don't like exploded fish. We like roasted fish. Where's the molly?
Well, there's one down, but it missed the fountain by a pretty wide margin. Happy to take the one, to take the double. And the round is gone 12-3. Moving right into the second half of the second map. I think this is roughly what we had in mind. Looking at how the first half of the first or the first part of the first half here ran, because they won these 3 rounds, but none of them were consecutive. There was like a couple of LDLC rounds in between every time. That made it really, really hard. But if they had just put a couple of these together, I'd won one more in between. Probably LDLC would have echoed another time, and there could have been a chance for a little bit more. But they never connected the dots, essentially, and this is the result.
Yeah, that's the problem. Their pen ran out of ink.
Yeah.
And, you know, when that happens, you get very frustrated.
A bunch of people in the chat, ever since you started speaking French, are saying omelette du fromage. I'm guessing a bunch of people watched Dexter way back on Cartoon Network when that was still a thing.
Pretty much. Like, that's the one.
Great show,
If
by the
anybody
way.
knows French or says that they know French, like 99% of the time, that's the line that they'll bust out.
Yeah, but it's such a great show. Like Dexter was such a good show.
Oh, it was. Don't get me wrong.
I loved
But
it.
then, what was it, like 10 years ago? More. What, like fucking 15 years ago? Damn.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? That's the other one.
Oh yeah, All Saints made that song, didn't they, at some point? All right.
Who was that? Was that Moulin Rouge? What was that?
That was that was with Pink and what's Lil Kim and like a bunch of other people. They made like a Moulin Rouge one, but All Saints made the other. All right, well we'll dig back into the 90s some other time. Right now, we're looking at the second half, second map here. ESL Pro League coming right at you, and Nico is going to go down as the Glock train. Kebu, next stop on the road, is going to go down as well, and Fetish now coming in towards the CT spawn, looking for shocks, but he's actually missing way too many bullets there. It's still not a bad situation for Deponeret, because if they can just get one more kill in here, it might work out. But, oh, Happy's coming up from behind. I don't think Fetish is realizing, but he's still dodging somehow. What's going on?
This is just chaotic.
Goes down.
Oh, they should just send Kyoshima. I mean, unless Happy can spot Fetish. Well, now he knows. Kyoshima should just haul. He has to run to A site. He's going to do just that as well. Well done.
And is there a kit along the way somewhere here? That's the big question for Fetish, because that does give him a lot more time to work with. I don't see one anywhere.
Did they not buy a kit? Oh, Kyoshima! That nasty position.
Yeah. No kit was picked up, but it doesn't matter. Kyoshima just had decided to end the round, and probably end the game, to be quite fair. I mean, winning the pistol was an absolute requirement for Deponeret to get anything done. That's just how it is.
Fetish has got to be raging about that as well. That is the ultimate disrespect position, essentially.
Yeah.
Just zero respect for your opponent. You're just going to face him down. It's perfect.
Really, really well played. 13-3 could finish 16-3 here unless Deponeret can show us some cool stuff, but feels unlikely. They have not bought any armor in this round, which honestly I'm confused about. If you're planning to win this game, you want LDLC to stay at 13 rounds throughout the rest of this half, basically. Like, you want to just pummel them from the beginning. You don't want to sort of give them a chance to get 14 rounds and I hope you're going to win 13 in a row. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with the lack of armor here at all.
Where? Well, no. Now it's just beat down time. LDLC are just finding individual frags everywhere, which pretty much opens up a site for business. LDLC are going to be able to get a free plant. Look at the lurker, though. Oh, Smiths.
Could have worked. I mean, he got the one kill in, so not too bad. Pimp not going to be able to save the AK here either. Well, UMP running is happy, so getting a little bit of money in Ossea's account as well. Moving into the 18th round. All right, the reason they buy armor, I guess, is because they're going to go for the M4s and the FAMASs here instead. But I would have rather them try to do it in the previous round, but that's like a personal preference, I suppose. So no AWP on Nico, and LDLC. They're going to have to come up with a lot of mistakes if they are going to lose this. Well, maybe starting right there. I think some of those grenades were meant to bounce towards Kirby. He's going to get flashed in, but there's too many people. He can't do a thing. Fetish picks one and goes down, and this is an absolute disaster for the Danish team. They are in a really tight spot. Happy occupying middle as well, making sure Pimp can't rotate in, and they've pretty much lost this round.
Just like that. I mean, a very well thought out, well planned round. Shoxy waiting in construction will pick out Nico, and it's only going to be AC alive, last man here. And they're already spread out and hunting for him as well. They know exactly, well, they know that he's on the other side of the map, so it's going to be short work. Very nicely done there by Happy at the end. So 15-3, that was just clever all around. Good use of nades from LDLC just to check the likely hiding spots so they don't have to waste time. They can go running right past and just put a maximum amount of pressure on the defense on B side as possible.
And now we're seeing the force-up, of course, come out from Deponeret. There's 2 Mag 7s, a Deagle, P250, and a C-Set 75. The Danes going for their last hurrah here, but, well, it starts off like that, Semmler. Kirby just getting executed over at the top of Banana, and now they're trying to get through on Fetish. He's got the Deagle. He goes down as well. The French, they just will not stop. Nico, Mag 7 in hand, he gets the double kill, and it's not enough. Not quite yet.
No, he doesn't manage to get that final one off. And let's see, Shoxy, smokes are going down right now. They've got everything they need here. Nearly full nades as well. Another 2 smokes they can buy all the time in the world, LDLC. And instead, it's Deponeret just rushing in. Pimp finds a kill, but he gets taken out. Now it's just Happy alive. Mad spray. AC's just barely hanging on by a thread.
He's covering the bomb, so he knows Happy has to show up at some point, but he's only on 22 health. That means 1 bullet and he's gone. 1 bullet to the chest and he's gone. So, against the AK here, that's a scary thought. Happy also has a grenade. If it finishes with a grenade kill, that's almost absurd. He's gonna... No, it's gonna be the wrong way, unfortunately, there. But it's a nice attack. Actually, that was even the wrong angle, so it wouldn't have done any damage at all. But, there's the kill. Headshot as well. And it's a 16-3 victory for the LDL.